Okie dokie. I'm gonna wait for people to get in here. Okay. Muted. Okay, I'm gonna wait for some people to get in. I got a couple people in. Okay. Hello, everybody. First, because I'm a fanboy. Well, hello, fanboy. Sir D. James. Okay. Let's start noodling, shall we? So, got Zebra's pulled up. Let's do a fancy transition. Woo! I'm tiny now. And now, music is a wee high. Okay. Let's see. How's this sound? I haven't touched these settings for like a year. So let me know. Is it too low now? Is it too high? Let's see. Okay, gotta roll up these sleeves, gotta get to work. Let's see. You hear me? How's the levels? Like, I know the mic is inputting well. How's the music relating to the music? How's the audio relating to the music? Yeah. Okay. I gotta post a bit. Let's, gotta get some people in here. Let's see. Let's just take a little zoomed in picture of my face. Nothing spiking? Good. My levels are good then. Okay. Let's... Camera. I'm live! Let's see. And then, there you go. I posted it on the Instagrams, and since you're the only one talking, the only one checking me out right now, everybody else is kind of silent. What we hyped to do today? That's what I was about to ask you. Are we just gonna do the Hammy special? Go in not knowing anything. Let's just move the mic over here. Let's do that. Push you out this way. You can see my little fire emoji on the mic. It's a little adorable. This was on sale, so I was just like, why not? Anyway, let's do the Hammy special. Not know until we know. Activate symmetry. Are we going to do symmetric? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, dude. It was up for like the base model of this mic. Oh, typo. How you doing? Yeah, dude. Let's get started. Let's just do some digging and pulling. Let's get some nice juicy chunks in here. And then... But yeah, haven't seen you since Monster Palooza typo. That was a fun time. Some veterans from Stephen Oakley's stream. Let's see. Going to Lightbox? Of course I'm going to Lightbox. Of course I'm going to Lightbox. I planned these trips like a year out. I'm already planning. Sir D. James missed this year. Bummed because I wanted to meet everyone. Yeah, it is kind of fun, especially after the pandemic. Meeting everybody was like great. You trying to update your portfolio by then? If you want me to take a peek at it, just send me a DM. I'll see. I'll look over it a little bit. Same goes for you, Sir James. Let's see. I'm like multi-streaming onto YouTube as well. I haven't gotten any comments on YouTube, have I? No. Yeah, we are. Let's see. This dude. Oh, Andrew Baker just followed me. Oh! Anyway, I'm just having some fun. Whenever you got the time, typo. I don't give a crud. I think Andrew Baker may have been following me for a while. He just liked one of my posts. I should not be on Instagram right now, shouldn't I? I should be figuring out what the hell I'm doing on the stream, right? Oh. Let's see. No. Right now I'm just throwing down shapes, seeing if I like anything. If anything pops out to you guys, just let me know. Biped, hexaped. I mean, it could be anything. I'm just pulling shapes out of my ass right now. So, let's see. And I've got some DMCA free music. I don't know any of this music. I just have to start getting used to it. Okay, let's see. Long neck? Do we vote on a long neck? I gotta get smaller. So, there you go. I want it less resolution. I don't like working at such a high resolution. There you go. when I'm blocking out stuff, I like going for a low resolution. Will I be alright? I don't know what you're trying to say. Those seem like rough shapes to pull. I can pull the roughest shapes imaginable into stuff that look darn okay. Let's just fucking go. That gives me texture, dog. Can make this into a whole thing. Yeah. Let's see. I'm just trying to think of something. Could start playing around with material. I like what's going on back here. Maybe you make a little cute little dude. Yeah. Alright. Sir James. Sir James. I don't know what to call you, dude. I'm just gonna call you James. Sometimes I forget what direction things are. Let's see. It looks like a mess of polygons, but we'll figure it out. I promise. I like this form coming. I also like this almost shouldery area. Let's see if we can connect that with a loose clavicle shape. A very open rib cage and pelvic. Oop. Hate when that glitch in ZBrush happens. Arcane Goth says, "Hey, cool shapes. How you doing?" Thanks, man. Typo, you said pulling out of an orifice. Bad joke. Ah, yes. I gotta get better at streaming. I'm like thinking at like 4 miles a minute. And thanks again, Arcane Goth. I try to get shapes in as fast as possible. You're a big fan of my work? Oh, thank you. I try. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can get streams done every week now. Just 1 or 2 hour streams every week. Just to, you know, maybe get a little bit of a following. Who knows what the hell the future holds, but I want to get some knowledge out there, maybe help people out, do some portfolio reviews or something. Let's see. If I am trying, no, dude. I am a professional in the industry. I guess I should act like one sometimes, but I mean, everybody can get in. It's just, you know, a lot of it comes down to luck. It's a very competitive field, and sometimes you might just have what it takes. Is just the right person hasn't seen your work yet, hasn't given you the time of day. Regirock. Oh no, I'm not making Pokemon. That's Steven's thing. Steven can keep his damn dirty Pokemon. Let's see. Pokemon wouldn't be bad though. At least it'll give me an idea to start from. Character creatures are highly saturated. Boo Boo Kitty Fuck. Okay, that's her name now, dude. Why'd you tell me? I just hope there aren't kids watching. Anyway, let's see. There are no junior roles. Yeah, I mean, junior roles are hard to come by because everybody's in the middle of development right now. Usually, you'd find junior roles during the slow season, which would be like, I would say, I don't even know when slow season is anymore because there's releases around the clock now. You just gotta. Oh man, a Kevin Smith reference. I wish I was as literate as I would like to be on his film work. I uh, I know it's imperative to the online comedy scene that you know Kevin Smith's work, but you know, I'm not a so much content to consume, so little time. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, I'm too busy being a boss. Nah, I'm just literally all I do all day is I go to work, I make monsters, I come home, I make monsters, I get sick and make monsters, I get better, and I make monsters. Sometimes those monsters are people, sometimes they're not people, sometimes those monsters are animals, and then those we call creatures. I could, I could do, I could go on and on, but yeah, this is like all I do, dude. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can do like a meat mech. That was like a joke during the last Creature Corner I was on. R.I.P. Creature Corner. My boys Jared Kerchevsky and Matthew Millard. I love that. I love those guys. I was on their stream uh, like a month ago, and someone kept preaching meat mech, meat mech, meat mech, and I'm like, you know what? Have I tried any VR modeling and sculpting? I was actually a very early adopter. I bought a VR headset, an Oculus Rift, back when they were still Oculus, and I played around with a lot of the 3D programs that were coming out at the time, like, and then I played around with some stuff like Shaper, and I've done a demo actually in VR sculpting, but I don't know, it doesn't I get motion sick in the VR headset. I didn't used to when I first, but I kind of developed into that. I think it's because Substance Modeler, yeah, back when it was called Oculus Medium. Yeah, or Substance Modeler is the newest one. That's the one that Geo Nakpil oversees. Uh, but you know, And I haven't tried it much yet. I did play around a little bit with it, like laying down the worms and all that fun stuff that Geo does. I played like that, but I can't say I really tested out the functionality of it. I know it also has a desktop version too, but VR isn't my cup of tea. I like good old flat screen. How you know Bao? Bao is one of my best friends. He's one of the boys. He's we were in a online group together, and it was just a bunch of friends from like various groups around the internet, and then we had like weekly calls during before a little bit before COVID and then after COVID. We since we were all just doing Google Hangouts anyway, we just did some of that, and then he got hired at id Software, and he was in Germany at the time working at Six More Vodka. And then he got hired at id Software. He came back, and then he came back to Dallas. I'm located in Dallas, so we started hanging out, and he's been just a fun time. Is there a little guy in that large helmet screen? Who knows if it's a helmet screen, dude? Maybe he is the giant little guy. I don't know yet. I'm just noodling. It's really easy to make a bipedal finger with like thin limbs and then bony protrusions everywhere. So, what if he is the little monster? I had an idea before I got in a stream, but it escapes me. Like, I'll figure out what I meant. Like, there we go. What if he has like a chest face, and then there's this. Maybe it's not even a mech. Maybe I fooled you guys. What if he has this giant brain sack? It's just a giant brain. Just blah 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 blah. And just attached to his back. Just very smart, no neck. Give him a giant O face. Okay. I can assess that. Let's see. And looks like a little pacifier. Let's see, I gotta solve some anatomy here. Let's see. If he's that scrunched up. I always give my characters giant rib cages. I need to I guess I'll give him a giant ribcage too. Like this, and maybe let's thin out these legs, make them a little bit more insectoid. Get some contrast in the form going. Always go for the double shoulder joints. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Organic exoskeleton. What if, I've got some little hands. Some little hands that pop out. Come from here. I always try to treat this like clay. If I need to separate stuff out, I will. But right now I'm just trying to find fun little forms. Sketch out. Like finding the character. There's a little bit of Krangs from Ninja Turtles in this guy, I think, because of the brain stuff. I don't know if he's piloting. Oh, he could be kind of piloting a spider type thing, like not a mech of it of some sort. It was like split and mass points. There we go. And then let's do that, and then you can, and then control move. Maybe he's just, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just adding shit, but I can keep it going. Let's see. Where? Let's see. Yes, I have seen Jared's Krang. I've seen all of Jared's work, dude. And then reminds me of those weird babies from Scorn. True. Will this be archived? I have no idea. I'm also streaming onto YouTube, Travis. So probably it'll be on YouTube. I'll make a link, like one of those link posts, and post my links to Discord and YouTube, and I don't have a Discord, but YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and all that fun jazz. You can go find it there. I'll see if I can talk about it. Duplicate. You can duplicate them. Let's make like weird baby mode. Let's get to it, dude. Mirror and weld. Got two little weird babies. Let's go. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Weird shit, like always. Should I go asymmetric? I mean, that's always fun in a design. Just not just yet. We'll pull asymmetry soon. I'm gonna define some stuff instead of just going hog wild on it. There's a fun little trick. If you go into macros, ZBrush has a built-in macro for adding eyes. You can add eyes like that. Then remember to turn on local symmetry so you can scale from position. Duplicate. We can do this. Merge down. Okay. Okay. Oopsie daisy. Oh yeah, I was practicing earlier, so it's like drag rack dots, and there we go. I can add some eyeballs real quick. I'm not familiar with the term AGF, or did you just mean AF? Cool as fuck, not just cool as god fuck. Let's add like a color to them. A lot of times when I'm sculpting, I'll just start doing a preview color because the gray starts to get a little boring. And then I can start playing with the personality. See. I'm like, feels like I screwed up. I should have done something a lot simpler. We'll see. This is the first episode. We'll see what happens next week. currently the stream on YouTube getting nobody at all. It's kind of funny. Next week, whole roster. We'll see. I deleted those little guys that I had in it. Oh. I'm just like everything that was like too much. I'm gonna add those arms back. I just need to. Let's just keep focusing on character right now, and then we can go back to designing the weirdness of this guy. I'll have some nubs here to help me with placement. I don't even know why I'm like racing, but since I'm only planning on streaming for an hour, that's probably why I have to get something done in an hour, even though this guy can continue into next week. No one's going to kill me for it. I mean, I'll stream for more than an hour, maybe 2 hours. That sounds like a good idea. I don't know, how long's the average stream? Not one, but many. Oh, just put like a timer and see how many friggin' monsters I can make in like 2 hours. Yeah. I mean, I work for a living. I can't stream for too long, otherwise don't want to get sick of it either. I want to keep it consistent. Maybe I'll stream longer on some days, but I need to find like a good minimum time. I think 2 hours is a good time. Just trying to get some noise in there and get me some ideas design wise. See. So you're thinking way too far. I appreciate it. Keep doing that. But I'm just like off the dome. Like I'm just focusing on like how am I gonna make this big brainy head thing work good. Like the body is just placeholder, honestly. I don't marry anything until I'm sure of the idea, and right now I'm still trying to find like the idea. I stay fluid, man. Be like water. Possessed poison water. I'm gonna let this guy find his own story. I like the little bicep armlets. I like the little ear here. That's fun. That can inform like a large form. And I can like get me some forms in the forehead a bit more. There we go. Let's see. Like there needs to be space in the muscularity and the bone structure to have him move his jaw in some way. La, la, la. Catch you later, dude. I'll keep it PG next time. Well, you don't have to go. I mean, if you have to go, go. I'm not stopping you. If you're going because you feel like you're keeping PG, I don't give a crap about anything. Who knows? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rambling. I think I'm just going to invite guests. I'm going to have my friends come and speak. It's an easier stream than me just working in the void, talking to text. Chaja. Yeah, Chaja is fun. Let's see. How does he look in like turquoise? There we go. I'm really kind of having a lot of fun with this guy's face now. Let's get some brain texture in here. So I just cut a bunch of lines with some flow, some brainy flow in there, right? Let's see that. Quick cuts. Then I go in. I hit it with an inverse inflate, and then I inflate it. That should give me. And then I hit smooth, and I've got a brain. Because the jaw muscles wrap around the temporal area, so you want to keep making sure that has some sort of ridge or something or form that you can feel like the muscles do wrap around the skull in some way. So having this type of chest zone, right, it's like maybe the chest is actually a lot lower or bleeds into other shapes. Oh yeah, that little brain trick. That's that's one of the professional secrets that they don't want you to know. I don't know who they are, but I'm not gonna let you not know. Never. And while I'm blocking out a model like this, like 90% of my model is going to be using just 3 brushes: Dam Standard, Move, and Clay Buildup. That's literally like 90% of my arsenal. I'm actually really enjoying this weird brain guy. This is so fun. I'm gonna try to see if I can add some structure here. So the scapulas kind of hold the brain in place on the back. Not like literally, because it still needs some room to move, but they're kind of framing the brain. Let's do that. I like that idea. And then have like an extended latissimus dorsi. Really stretching what you can do with like base anatomical knowledge. I've been making like baby faced guys a lot. I don't know why. But, you know. Because babies, when they're like in the uncanny valley, they're in like inherently creepy, right? So when you make like a little monster with a baby face, they feel so small and like crawly. Like this guy just crawling after you, like. Aah! Do babies unsettle me? Actually, the opposite. I love babies. I love babies. I'm still a giant baby, dude. Like, I think I'm that one guy who's like, I'm just a giant kid. If I turn up the light on my camera and I show you, like, I've got my toys, I've got everything up there. This is all stuff I've liked since I was a wee little child. So I was like, what can I do? That's how I work. Well, it's like the ultimate innocence being corrupted, right? So it's like baby monsters are always kind of like fun to explore. Now, if I don't know if I want to have him have like a designed characteristic on his body, or keep it like purely anatomical. Like, what I mean is, like, do I make it look like a real creature? I mean, as real as a giant baby-faced brain monster can be, or do I like add like grotesque, weird spikes and like fun little swirly details, like have it designed in some way? But I don't know. I'll play with the idea. We'll see as we keep going. That's the fun thing about design, right? We can just get swirly. Typo wants me to get swirly with it. Let's see. Go make your own brain monster, Arcane Goth. Go. Wow. Join me, and you shall see a world with a weird baby brain monster. Na 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 na. Get swirly with it. Let's go. I love the attitude that this flesh bank around, like, was it not bank? What's the word? Cage. I don't know why I associated bank with cage. That's, we can get weird and philosophical on that, you know. Yeah, let's see. Then we can just go into the mouth some, dig it out. Just so I can get a little juiciness in there for later. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get a little swirly now. Let's do some like fun design things. Looks like a cage for those tellers. Yeah. Maybe we can get some, like, there we go. There we go. get some gnarliness in there a bit. We're going up on an hour. I think I can do 2 hours because I'm not tired yet. Yo, weird baby monster. Let's go. Let's get some weird, like, soft tissue going on in here. You know, pulling the eyelids up. Getting, like, Harlequin eyes. Now I've got an idea in my head what he's gonna look like. So you're gonna see me go to like a higher frequency detail, and then like jump back and forth between building on top of forms and then creating new forms. I've got an idea. Do we want tech integration, folks, on this guy? Like, do we want integrated tech? Do we want him wearing a little bit of a suit? Do we want to just have me shut up and sculpt for a while? Just do whatever comes with me. Because I have an idea for a suit if we want to give him a little bit of a suit. He is asking for it. Hellraiser's low. Hellraiser's low? Hellraiser's low. God, I'm so... Well, he's kind of kickstanded. Like, I didn't do much with these front legs right here. But I could, in a sense, like, just go in, mask this off, and then just help balance them out by, like, pulling, you know. Let's go back in there. Oh, what did I do? Bad order of operations, that's what I did. Again, bad order. Oh, streamer nerves are getting to me. I swear I know how to sculpt, guys. I was Zebra's champion once upon a time. I swear. There we go. You can have like kickstand, and then I can figure out how to... Oh, I like these legs coming out kind of like he's just a reverse centaur, and instead of being on the front half, he's on the back half. You know? I don't know. That could work. Let's play with that idea. Let's get weird with it, guys. No one could stop me. Champion, or was it a participation ribbon? I was the 2022 Zebra Sculpt Off champion. Okay? Don't. Like, I'm serious. How would he wear pants? Dude, questions. We will find those answers when we make him a suit, I guess. Should I work on one creature for multiple streams? You think that's a good idea, guys? Is that a good idea? Am I gonna do that now? I think we should do one creature, multiple streams. We can brain baby. What's this guy's code name? Give me a code name. Holster your weapon. I was unaware. Yeah. Put some respect on my name, dog. Yeah, we made him into a chair. We hit the hour mark and we're almost done blocking this guy out. Now I just gotta figure out how this anatomy works. I like the idea of this being like, like it all connects back here. Like your music ambiance. I just put in DMCA free instrumental metal. Zlurped. Codename Zlurped. It's. Come on, give me a real code name. Something like Cheese Basket or something. Before I call it something stupid like Cheese Basket. You know what I should do? I should be playing music from Killing Floor 3 because we've released a couple of tracks. Let's say Killing and Trap Chair. Ooh, Trap Chair's pretty good. Killing Floor 3. Let's play Splattered and Scattered by Killing Floor 3. Na, 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 na. Wishlist Killing Floor 3. I'm a character artist on that game. Okay. Do we want multiple eyes, or should we keep it at 2? I mean, technically 2 is multiple, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah. Search, destroy, repeat. One large bleeding eye. Do we want to get into horror? Or I thought this guy was more alien, but you know, we could. Let me. I'll think on that. One large bleeding eye in the center of his forehead. I'll think on it. Right into its mouth that produces excess adrenaline. Going too far again. I mean, go as far as you want, dude. I don't care. You can make up whatever you want. We'll figure it out. I just don't want this to feel like it's just a shambled together design at the end of the day. When we finish it off, I want it to feel like, oh, dude, this thing makes a little bit of sense, even though it makes no fucking sense, you know? It's kind of like how most of my creatures are. It's like, oh, that makes a little bit of sense, even though it makes no fucking sense. It's like, I see what you did there. That's the idea. I am the professional that wrangles the ideas. Facts, but sometimes you gotta do some of those super weird ideas. I've got a few weird ideas in the cookbook when I did my sketch, my daily warm up sketches today. I definitely. I gotta repeat this like rib motif somewhere else. I don't know where though. Not yet. I don't know where yet. I think right here actually. Good idea. Yellow butthole. No butthole. Ooh, the little chair button. I I don't know what you're referencing. What part of him's the little chair button? The butthole? Am I gonna get like banned for saying butthole too many times? Watch, my stream's so powerful. Get banned on the first day. Yeah, probably. Hamstrosity. Halo announcer voice. Hamstrosity. I can't do the Halo announcer voice. Obviously. Bet you can, my dude. Uh, Typo, are you going to Lightbox? I did not catch if you were or not. You are going. That's dope, dude. Let's do some Killing Floor 2 stuff. Let's go. Hell yeah. Let's see. Let's see. We should meet up when you go to Lightbox, Typo. That's gonna be a dope time. How did KF3 get into my wish list? I don't know, dude. You should get that checked out, but it's not a bad thing. Killing Floor's music is freaking great, dude. Can't say. I mean, I do work there, but it's good. I have to admit. Am I hacking your account? Yeah, dude, while I'm like balls deep in a creature design. Literally, because look at these. I'm making little orbicals right here. Let's see. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. I used to make aliens like this all the time, like weird, like nearly nonsensical, dreadful aliens. Now I've I've gotten too safe with my current work. I need to stop being so safe. Yes, a gentleman's hello. Standard brush to pop everything out. I'll probably be roaming around with Steven and Will. Will's gonna be boothing, so I'm gonna probably be helping out there for a little bit. Let's see. I've got 30 minutes. I think I can go for another 30-ish minutes. I've got a whole 6 people watching. Let's go. Nope, 5. I guess mentioning how many people are watching makes people go away. mean, you don't even need substance. You can just pull straight into a render engine and just paint on top of your renders. That's probably the fastest way to get anything done. Really, like, I can take this guy as is, right? Let's do some poly paint on him, and I can throw him into a render engine. But, let's see. We got 30, yeah, a little more than 30 minutes left. Let's see if we can get that done then. If I don't get too caught up on some details, like how he has no fingers. So let's get some fingers on him first. Then little guy over here needs to have a little bit of purpose. These little vestigial T-Rex hands. And his fingers are retractable, then I gotta make them really wrinkly-ish right here. I do like the idea of retractable fingies. Now some fun, like, if you want quick skin detail, go to Dam Standard, then go to Spray. Let's start with Alpha 60 at a low resolution. So I keep my Z intensity at 100 because I am very light to the touch with my stylus. I have a very low base standard pressure, stylus pressurativity. So we can go in, we can get some skin texture. Let's up the resolution of this Dynamesh to 400. Double that Dynamesh resolution. Get a little clean so we can get some skin detail on there. We can just, I like tracing the forms, and just smoothing it down and then continuing to trace forms like here, around, like that. You can get some quick skin detail. Just remember to trace the forms. Then just lightly hit it with some smooth. Have I made any tutorials? Maybe I do them like as demos for friends. No, I haven't made any like formal tutorials, if that's what you're asking. Like a YouTube video or anything? Yeah, no. I should, but all the tips and tricks I use, they're already on YouTube. I'm not gonna compete in that market. It's just too saturated for me. If I do make a book, I will put these little tips and tricks in the book, which I have been writing something akin to a book on an approach to creature design. but who knows when that'll ever finish. I got shit to do before that gets published. Go. Now we go back to dots and alpha 47. Hell, we can even do some pores real quick. Just quick pores and bumps across the model. Get some lived in texture on this guy. Do some weird tear ducts on this guy's eyes. What if I really just go like have the skin be kind of like folded around here. I have to go back over it, but I think this will be a little bit more successful. Kind of frames the whole face. He is the suit. I am the soup. Yeah, dude. Do some inflammation. I do like weird alien tattoos? Or like some alien kanji or something? I don't know what that means. I'm just etching something into his head. If you say so, by all. The foreskin heads are now a new trend in creature design. I mean, maybe you could see it everywhere. Like chest bursters, fucking Hellraiser monsters. There's a little bit of that in like every generation of monster. Thanks, Typo is definitely one that came out of nowhere. Yeah, we don't know what his what the modus operandi is. Does this thing like blink like a giant eyeball? I think I'm gonna just play killing floor music while I make monsters now. Although I think the metal might scare away from some people. Should I just do like a chill ambiance? I don't know. Should I even think about like what other people think and just do my streams my way? Just like who the fuck knows, dude? Do I want to be a popular streamer? Will Hammy ever be the next Kai Cenat? Do I have the idea of... I mean, true. Void Brush does have like 60, and that's usually pretty good for an art streamer. So, yeah. We'll see. It's the first stream. It's not like I... see. Now I'm just going to be adding a little bit higher frequency detail using just standard alphas that you can find in ZBrush. Most of the time I just use what's already in ZBrush to make something. I do have some like hyper specific brushes for like stretching human skin and like cloth and all that fun stuff, but I don't use that like on the day-to-day for like sketches. I just go for it. Interesting. Maybe we can do something like this. Are his arms too big now? I kind of feel like it's... There we go. Kind of slim the silhouette, round out, match this line right here. Get it on like stable footing. This is still technically a sketch, guys. Like, I haven't even converted it to like proper topology yet. I can really, yeah, I think that's decent. Let's do some painting. Let's find like a decent base tone. Fill the object. Go into our masking properties. Well, before we do any masks, we have to paint it in our base tones. So let's go get the paintbrush. Just go in, paint in what we got going. The idea is to get decent gradients in the beginning so that you can push it all with like your detail passes on it, and I'll use my masks to get some detail passes in. And then let's see. Okay. Let's see, that works. Let's do some Okay, now we go into our masking. Masks by smooth. This will give us, actually let's start going and see what different masks we can get. There we go. Fill object. There we go. Now we can see our masks and how they affect the model. Okay. We can get depth maths going. And then we can do some dark blue. Unify that. There we go. Let's bring this down to 39. And then we can do cavity. Do something like a dark red, gray red. We got, yeah, I got something going on. Then we can do smoothness. And really, you can blur that to get like some general shaping with some blues and like crevices. Oops. Too vibrant. So there we go. Go back. Look how it reads. You need some light colors in. So let's do a curvature. And pull this into a warmer. Then we can double check it in the flat color. It's like we want a little bit of breakup, we want some darkness in the cavity, but we don't want it to be like black, even though I'm just about to add some really dark color in the cavity. But just, we don't want it to go all the way black. Could also do a blur, shrink, 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 and then sharpen this and get some fun deep zones to fill with a purple. There we go. The peaks and valleys. Let's try. And then we can do a full color pass. There we go. Now we can go back with our regular brush and pull out some of this stuff again. Am I still thinking about doing that skull competition you talked about on Creature Corner? Yeah, when I get to 5,000 Instagram followers. And I'll print your skull or whatever. I'll figure out what the prize is. But yeah, I've been thinking about it, but I'm not at 5,000 Instagram followers yet. It's a nice round number. I gotta do something special for it. If I ever get there, right? Who the hell knows? Alright, boys and girls and themies and everybody. I think I am mucho gusto dunzo. So let's see if I can render with no box preview. Let's go make it gray. Let's turn this down, fill this a couple times. Then let's cut the feet flat. There we go. That's one thing we can do. We can give them little toesies. Tell your friends. You get good tips from this Hammy streams. Even though he's a giant moron, I know he gives a decent tip. Right? Look at those little feet. And then you just smooth them out. There you go. Yeah. Then let's bring some saturation back to the face. I said I'm going only 2 hours, but just hit 2:01. And I want more. I want to do more. You know what? Let's just get some renders done. Let's export this guy. What should we name him? Dummy mode. Francis. No, let's just call him something generic like brain chair. I'll at least know what the hell's going on. Let's do that as an FBX. Killing chair. Brain chair. Let's see. Okay. Let's export that. Let's wait till the export has started. Meanwhile, I'll get Marmoset pulled up, my render engine of choice. And then let's switch to Marmoset. Hehe. See me here? Yeah. Now, let's see. File, import. Last I imported was a Tengu stuff. And then brain chair. Open. Oh, there's our little guy. He's not ready yet. You gotta double check the scale. He's gonna be super tiny. I'm warning you, he's gonna go microscopic. Because ZBrush's default, for some reason, is like the smallest thing on the planet. So we're gonna have to scale him up by hitting brain chair, doing scale, and then how big should this guy be in relative space? I think he should be like 4 feet tall. That makes sense. In relative space, yeah. 4 feet tall makes some sense. And then let's turn off that. Let's get like a shadow catcher in here. Let's turn on ray trace mode. And then we can go to our materials. We only have 2 materials to work with. So vertex color, and then this is going to be vertex color. And then we've got transmission, volumetric scattering. Let's volumetric scatter this material. roughness on this guy. Turn down the roughness on this guy. Let's do some. I mean, I did vertex color. Base material is going to be this. Material layer 1 is red. Okay. Let's do a roughness of base material. Let's turn down the roughness. Turn it up. Got a very shiny face in there. Very shiny brain. Let's now turn up this surface scattering, and then also change the lighting situation. Also, some camera settings. Turn up the clarity. Let's flatten out this camera, so 100. Then we can start working on materials again, just to get some fun stuff in here. Let's do focus, ray traced. There we go. Focus on the face. Library. Let's try like a cross light. Get some like weird sci-fi lighting in here. Something a little bit dramatic. Let's turn down the backdrop. Turn down the brightness. Add another light. Let's make this directional. Let's pick that's scary. rendering can take like forever, man. it's you always find it. This is neat. I still have Marmoset 2. Yeah, this is Marmoset 5. I've been using Marmoset since Marmoset 1. So it's a fun time. You know, I should submit to the CAA gallery too, but I don't know. I don't got the time. Is the deadline tomorrow? might just use one of the pieces I've been playing with. Might need to throw some more detail on it and actually do a better pass. Type up, could you Instagram DM me a link to the submission page? Maybe I'll look at it. Right now I'm just finding something with a fancy like make the bounce light feel better. Maybe I have to unflatten this camera quite a bit. Then you can go in and paint on top of this guy. It's gonna be fun. I like him better in ZBrush, honestly. We can keep going. I'll play more with this guy next week. I am 24 minutes over as is. So, alright. I'm going to say good night. Woo! Yeah. Let's see if we can get this to Creature Corner. Can you see my messages? Oh, I was focusing too much on Twitch. Saying anything. Might need to turn your mic up. My mic. Hello, hello. Oh man, I suck. I will do this again, and I will be more cognizant of the peeps on YouTube too. Maybe I'll overcorrect. Alright guys, I'm gonna go. But yeah, it was a fun stream. We've got a weird guy going. We've got some fun in Marmo. We've got some fun in ZBrush. We can really play around with this guy some more, or we can start a new monster on the next stream. So, more screens with both streams up. I've already got like 4 screens going, so I'm just really bad, dude. So let's keep it coming. Next week, same time, same place. Bye. Is this thing still on? Jeez. Okay, now bye.